She was born Zubeda Ul Haq in Jhelum in British India, which is now in Pakistan. Her father, Ehsanul-Haq, belonged to an aristocratic family and was a chief judge from the princely state of Bikaner. He was also a fine cricketer of his time. Her family later settled in Aligarh, and after partition, they migrated to Pakistan. Her father was a disciplined and a liberal man. She was educated at Aligarh Muslim University. Her elder brother, Masrurul Haq, went off to Bombay in the late 1930s to become an actor. There, he fell in love with the Bengali actress Protima Dasgupta and married her. Whenever Para visited them in Bombay, she was mesmerized with the glitzy world of her sister-in-law and brother. She accompanied them to film shoots and parties. Directors and producers were impressed with this modern, aristocratic, and educated woman and began offering her roles. One such offer came from Shashadhar Mukherjee and Devika Rani, the owner of Prabhat Studio. Her father consented reluctantly, but requested that she never work in Lahore, where most of her family had settled. Begum Para's first break turned out in 1944 for the film Chand at the age of 17. Interestingly, the famous Sitara Devi was the vamp in this film. He did extremely well, and Para started getting paid about rupees 1500 a month, a princely sum in those days. Soon after, she and her sister-in-law Protima made a film called Chamia in 1945, based on the novel Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw, which was again a huge success. Para signed a lot of films after Chamia, but she couldn't quite establish herself as an actress. She had such a modern image, contrary to the image of most modern actresses of her time, who were portrayed as simple and traditional. She did Sohni Mahiwal in 1946, Zanjeer in 1947, Neel Kamal, Mehendi, and many of these films were with top stars of the time, such as Bharat Bhushan, Raj Kapoor, Nargis, Geeta Bali. But somehow, she just didn't get the kind of success she felt was due. She acted in a very famous film with Sheikh Mukhtar called Ustad Pedro in 1951. It was a fun film and was packed with action, romance, and stunts. Again, it was a hit. In 1951, she posed for photographer James Burke for a Life magazine photo shoot where she was shown smoking and wearing skimpy clothes. This further cemented her scandalous modern image. Para's last role was in the film Karbhala in 1956. She was also offered Nigar Sultana's role in Mughal-e-Azam in 1960, which she refused because it was not in keeping with her modern image. She married actor Nasir Hussain, who was an actor and filmmaker, and the younger brother of the Bollywood star Dilip Kumar. This was Nasir's second marriage, and the breakup of his first marriage and subsequent divorce angered many, including his famous brother. They went on to have 3 children, Lubna, Nadir, and the actor Ayub Khan. Her husband died in 1974 at a very early age of 51, having sunk all his savings in his last film. Following her husband's death, she briefly lost herself in alcohol and moved back to her family in Pakistan. But then she returned 2 years later and tried to re-establish herself in Mumbai. She, however, got little help from her famous brother-in-law Dilip Kumar. It was rumored that she didn't get along with Saira Banu, his wife. She made a powerful comeback 50 years later in Sanjay Leela Bhansali's film Sawariya in 2007, where she played Sonam Kapoor's grandmother. This became her final film, and she died the following year in 2008 at the age of 82.